What's good, Sammy, superstar. And I don't even know what to call you now, Robert, since it's Spoke Audio. Never call me again, never call me again live. Anyway, I'm just kidding. If I'm talking too loud or I'm too low, let me know. I am out right now speaking through the wireless Go. And if I need to switch to my other mic, I will. But basically, if you've been paying attention to anything I've been doing on my channel, you probably know that my favorite camera of all my cameras is the Canon R5. And that I use it with the DJI RS2. And it is a single-handed gimbal that typically comes to you like this. I'm just going to break this all down just so you can see what I mean for people who are not aware. So you have this. If I can hit my little button and disconnect this. There we go. So it does come with a handle that comes out like this and you can hold it up in briefcase mode. But basically it comes like this. Some people call it the sword grip or the samurai grip gimbal. But this can get really heavy holding it like this. So people like me will put these dual handles on. Now the thing is, even with these dual handles, these things can get really, really heavy in just a matter of minutes, really like half an hour, 20 minutes, whatever. Thanks, Sammy. He said I'm looking nice, sounding nice. Let me see if I can throw some of this stuff on here. So, Robert says audio is good. Thank you, Robert. Let me switch this over to show my full screen over here so I can actually see what people are saying. Okay, so I'll be looking over this way sometimes because my big screen for the live stream preview is over here. And then Sammy. I'm laughing at what Robert says. All right, thanks for letting me know it's looking nice and sounding nice. Thank you very much. I think I finally got my audio problems resolved as of tonight. So that's why I'm excited that a new cable came in, fixed some issues, and my new toy came in. But basically, let me get back to the subject at hand. The RS2 with this, let me lock this back into place. It's still heavy and hard to deal with after you shoot for maybe a half an hour or whatever. And it doesn't matter if you're a dude my size or you're a huge 6'4", 250-pound guy. This will get heavy with a full-size camera and lens mounted on the top. So what I did in the past was this. Hold on just a sec. What I did in the past was I got this, and you basically clip this around your waist and don't have this sticking out around women or children because it looks very inappropriate. Anyway, and then you take your gimbal and you put it in here. So this helps put the weight on your hips, okay? Cool. But admittedly, it doesn't look super professional, right? And it's not really the best thing for what you want to do to help reduce bounce when you're walking. So I upgraded at some point to this Ready Rig clone, okay? This is by Shoot Villa. The Ready Rig version of this cost about $2,200 to $2,500, and I was not spending that. I actually got this for about $800 a few months back, and it works pretty well other than it's kind of squeaky, but I was told from people who own the original Ready Rig that those squeak as well. So I feel like I got a win by getting $2,200 worth of stuff for $800. Okay, so the problem with this is when you're using it with this, how do you connect it? Now, I have a video where I kind of came up with a hack and I rigged up some things to make this work, but it still was not ideal. Tilta makes something called the advanced ring grip and the basic ring grip. The advanced ring grip is basically a ring that goes all the way around here, and then you can attach these straps to the top of the ring. You actually will pull this apart here. Let me show you what I mean. You actually take all of these parts off, okay? And you disconnect this from here. I can unlock it. And the battery grip you set aside. So basically you mount this on top of the base plate of the ring grip, and your camera's here, and then the ring goes around it. It gives you the ability to grip it on the sides and the top handle in briefcase mode without changing anything. And you can attach it to a Ready Rig or a Shoot Villa rig, right? Okay. The problem with the Tilta Advanced Ring Grip is that it's in high demand, and it's pretty much been on back order since November of 2020. I kid you not. And a lot of people have been waiting and waiting and waiting, and it's just still not available. So I actually talked to Tilta 2 weeks ago, and they told me that the basic ring grip is essentially the same as the Tilta ring grip without the additional handles. And it's not exactly the same, but basically the same. So what I did is I ordered the basic ring grip, which is available right now, and one of the additional control grips. And I'm gonna make my own advanced ring grip. And if this works, a lot of other people can be doing this out there too. So give me a second and show you what I got. This is where the unboxing comes in. So as opposed to waiting over a year for something that still has not shown up, sorry for the dreadlocks hitting the mic, I got this delivered in less than 2 weeks. It came to me in like 12 days. So why wait for the advanced ring grip if you can do it with the basic ring grip? So as you see, I have my Burnside hat on. I also have my Burnside knife, and we're gonna get to opening things. In fact, I'm gonna open it this way because there's less tape to cut through. And I can't even see how to open this damn thing. Let's just go from this way. Okay. So Toss that to the side. Let me look at the chat for a moment. Robert Reed says, any excuse to use the unboxing knife. I mean, hey, I must admit it. So, all right, so I'm going to move some of this other stuff out of the way. I was using like a letter opener and a fingernail file before. So, all right, so now that we have this in position, we're going to switch over to my overhead. And there you go. Tilta, basic ring grip for the DJI RS2. So let's see what we got here, people. If I can, oh, hold on, Robert. Hold on, Robert. Let me use the knife again by Burnside Knives. Okay. Okay, I got my logos all jacked up. Rita would not approve. And here we are. Ta-da! All right. Can you tell I'm excited? Okay, so in the box we have, looks like some kind of little handle grippy bar thing. Yeah, I know, very technical. And another. You do have a manual, which I assume explains how to assemble this thing, and it does, if you can see that. Okay. This is my Tilta warranty card. Cool. And let's see. Okay, so this looks like this might go at the top. I might be wrong, but this looks like this might go at the top and the battery grip might go here, but we'll figure that out later as well. Let's see, hold on. I'm gonna switch back over here for a sec, read the chat. Oh, Rita's watching me. Look at that. I've lost my cursor, people. I've lost my cursor. There we go. Rita's watching me. Thank you, Rita, for watching me. How's it going upstairs? That's my wife for people who don't know, my lovely wife. Don't tell Mrs. Evans. Inside joke. Giga Art says, liked and shared your stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I hadn't even thought about people sharing this stream. Most of you of the community that we all share probably aren't into gear like this. I do like to shoot music videos. I've been working on a short film and doing other things. So stuff like this comes in handy for me. So this might not be super interesting to you, but I'm going to share it anyway. Okay, so back to this. This is one of the side handles. Okay, and it appears that these will screw in to these maybe. That looks right to me. Okay. They have a little tool here for tightening sections. And this is the base. Okay, so I was correct. This part is where the battery grip would go at the top of the ring grip. And this part has these little feet for you to sit this down like so. Okay, so I'm not gonna assemble this just yet. I just want to show this and I will explain how it all works later. But this is just one of the two boxes I got. Again, this is the basic ring grip. And in order for me to make it closer to the advanced ring grip, let me move this. I added another remote handle to everything. So I'm gonna unbox that remote handle. Now to be closer to the advanced ring grip, you would actually need two handles, a remote handle on this side and a remote handle on this side, and they would provide different functions. But the handle that usually comes on the left side of the advanced ring grip, I really didn't need that functionality, so I opted out of getting that. So basically I saved a couple $100s by not purchasing something that I didn't even want and something that's not even available right now as a full kit. So back to the unboxing. Okay, so let's see, move that into position. Gotta love that bubble wrap, right? Okay, cool. So let me put that on the screen. I'm right there with you, Sammy Superstar. I love gear. I'm a gear head. I try not to be the gear guy. Oh, hold on. This guy. You just had to say something about that, didn't you? Robert Reed always got jokes. He's always trying to convince me to be less confrontational and less comical in his live streams. Then he comes to mine and he turns into Dave Chappelle. Okay, so let's see what we have in here. This is a Whoozy What's It. That's what we're gonna call it, a Whoozy What's It, because I don't know what it is. And this is, I know what that is. Hold on. That there is a USB cable, micro USB to USB. Yeah, I know what that is. This right here is this is a diddly bop, officially called a diddly bop. I have no clue what this is. I'm not even sure if this has anything to do with this grip. Is it extra? Let's see. Another warranty card, remote control handle for advanced ring grip. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so there might be a battery in here, but this is for putting the battery in, I guess. No, I don't know. So I'm gonna look like an idiot for a little bit. Yes, Sammy. Hold on. Sammy says this unboxing looks so pro. Okay, it might look pro in quality and detail of the image, but definitely not pro because I'm definitely not prepared. I just wanted to get this out there, so, but I ain't tripping. Okay. So then we have lots of trash over here. I know I shouldn't have that distracting stuff on the screen. Rita's probably gonna get on to me about that, so let me move it. If I don't get this out of the way, she won't give me lovin's, and I got to have my lovin's. So let's see what we got. So here is the additional remote handle. I also have this remote handle that I was using with my other two-handle grip, but it is wired. The beauty of this one is that it is wireless. So I can position it on one of the handles over here on the side while I'm holding the ring grip, and I can still access the different controls I want. You have like a focus wheel, you have your on off, you have directional, your mode buttons, record button, and so on. So again, I don't know what a lot of this stuff is. I'm assuming most of this is what allows me to connect this to the other parts. I do not know, but there's the battery. Beautiful. So anyway, that's all I really wanted to do. I just wanted to unbox that on camera. I am going to spend the next maybe 30 minutes trying to learn how to use this stuff and set it up. And I will post a follow-up video on whether this is a solution to everybody waiting for the Tilta advanced ring grip, you know? So, but let me read the chat and see if, oh yes, let me put this on here because, so Sammy says I next set up a slider, then that would be great. Hold on just a sec, Sammy. You're speaking my language now. Again, I'm sorry about the sound of the dreadlocks hitting the microphone. And I'm sorry about how messy everything is right now, but I gotta get in here to show you what I want to show you. Hopefully with my back turned to my receiver, the transmitter is still picking up all the sound, but I'm getting this out specifically for Mr. Superstar. So this right here, Sammy, let me flip this over so you can see it from the top view. This is This thing here is the RS2. You've never heard of the RS2 by Rhino? It is a beast of a piece of equipment. It in itself is not a slider, but you use it with a slider and you get all of these different controls for your camera, for your angles, time lapse, all sorts of things. So as you can see here, I have it on a 48-inch slider. You can't even see the whole damn thing. 48-inch slider. This is the RS2. I will do more videos on the RS2 in the very near future. That's some of the camera challenges I wanted to do on my channel. But the reason I haven't done it is because I've wanted to keep most of my challenges simple, because not everybody has the same kind of gear that I have. But I really do like slider shots, so I'll probably do a camera challenge with sliders eventually, and just be on the lookout for it. So yeah, Rita will tell you I have all kinds. Yeah, I got a gear closet. I have all kinds of toys. So Robert says gear closet. Yeah, I do have a gear closet, man. If I could hook up my phone right now, which I can, but it takes a little bit to set up, I could just put the camera in there and show you all the crap that's in there that Rita gets tired of me buying. Tell him, Rita. Okay, so let me put this away. Again, I don't want to be the gear guy. I just want to show you what can be shot with the gear. Okay, you hearing me now? Okay, so I figured out this is what happened to me a few weeks ago when my audio just randomly shut out. I don't know if that's a vMix issue, but it's only happened to me in vMix. But I have since figured out how to resolve that issue. If you're ever in vMix and your audio just randomly shuts off like that, if you go to your audio input, it'll just be a black rectangle. Right click on it and hit reset and it'll bring your audio back. Still don't know. Rita says she still hears me because she is in the same house probably. Anyway, let's see what we got. So Robert says, I really need to do this more often. I really need to do what in particular more often, Robert? That's what I'm curious about. Unboxing, actually live stream, or what? What are you saying? Instead of unlisting it? Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, Sammy, it's definitely strange. And I thought it was just my setup at one point, but I actually went to the vMix forums and I see that people have been having this issue for years. I don't know if anyone knows what causes it, but at least I know how to resolve it. I just wish it didn't happen in the first. Oh man, Steve Worthy's here. Man, nothing much is going on, man. By the way, Robert Reed was sporting one of your shirts the other day on his live stream. Forgot to tell you that, man. You got to give him a shout out about that. And then buy my mixtape, you know. Sammy says when he used vMix, he had no problems. Yep, Sammy, I'm new to live streaming, so it could be very well partly operator error for some reason. But I can tell you that there's nothing I've done to make audio randomly cut out. It's not on mute. My audio's not off. It's just that the audio source just vanishes. It just goes out, and I don't know why. And nor do the other people on vMix. So, you know, you're lucky. Oh, look at Robert Reed. He must want some of my Bud Light, man. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Oh, just to let Rita know, Rita, the reason some people lost audio before you did is that when the live stream is sent out to people, it's sent out at a different time. So there might be, say, a 3-second delay for one person, a 5-second delay for another, 12-second delay for others. So other people sometimes are going to see things before you, and you're going to see things sometimes before the other people do. So I do notice that when I'm watching other people's live streams here at the house, that other people react maybe 3 or 4 seconds sooner than I do to what's on the screen. So you apparently are suffering from the same thing. Okay, so Robert Reed, Steve Worthy says he saw the shirt. Big up. That's cool. So let's see. I'm going to go back and read. I don't want to leave anybody out. This is something, maybe Sammy knows this. Okay, Sammy, you see, and it might be because I have to make the actual box. I might have the actual box too small, but when I throw a message up on the screen like this, no matter what size I make the text, it won't get any bigger than that. And it might be because vMix, the designer, GT designer, might set a limit to the size of text based off the size of the rectangle or the box you put it in. I don't know. But I would like to have my text larger than that without being super big on the screen. Any ideas? Okay, let's go back to 1. Thanks a lot, Steve. I try. I try to be good to myself and good to other people. That's pretty much my personal motto, and I just try to live by that. I'm not always successful, but that's what I try to do. Except for my family. I'm really mean to Rita and everybody else, right, Rita? Hopefully, y'all don't believe that. So. Okay, so that's really all I wanted to do. I appreciate everybody that did chime in. This is going to be really quick. If you do have some ideas for how I can improve this, my live streams, even if I'm just doing an unboxing, please let me know. Leave a comment. He said there is a box that can make it bigger. Okay, I'm going to look at that. Thanks, Sammy. I'm going to look for that. I haven't looked on the forums or Googled how to make it any bigger. I've just been kind of tweaking things myself, figuring things out, but I will look for that. Yeah, Sammy knows what he's doing. Robert says, we need to do a video summit with Sammy Superstar. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. That's our community expert right there. So I will definitely heed the advice and look for this box that you're referring to. Now I'm going to look for a box. If it turns out to be a triangle or circle, man, we're coming at you, Sammy. I'm just kidding. Anyway, thank you all for chiming in. As I said, if you have any ideas on how to improve what I'm doing, I take all criticism and critiques in a positive, light. Leave a comment in this video description. In the video comments, or hit me up in any other way that any other social media. And any feedback is respected and, warranted and wanted. Okay? Deuces.